squelchy bass. It's like a squelchy bass. There's his coffee sip, the fading in, things happening. How's it going, my G's? It's Artifact, and it's another tutorial. Today is quite a windy day here in Berlin, actually. It's very, I don't know if you can hear it, but out there, it's going crazy. I've had quite a nice morning, though. I've been for a little run already. I've had 4 runs so far this week, so yeah, thanks to me. And look at this, what I've got for you guys. As soon as we hit 1.5k subscribers, don't know if you can see that, but I've actually written on there. I don't know if you can quite see it, but yeah, 1.5k, see? Yeah, I've written on this bottle of wine, which has been shipped to me, along with these other ones up here, by my beautiful grandma who lives in France. She's really kindly sent me some red wine because she knows how much I love it. I like alcohol way too much, so I'm taking a few weeks off just to control my consumption because I've had a few beers in the last few weeks in the evenings. So yeah, I'm cutting down a little bit on that. But as soon as we hit 1.5k, I'm thinking I'm going to open this bottle on a live stream to celebrate, drop a free preset pack for you guys as well. So yeah, if you haven't done it already, make sure you click that juicy subscribe button. And today we're going to do a little bit more synthesis with Vital, and it's a part 2 to yesterday's video where I created this bass that I thought had a really nice starting texture, and now I've wanted to go in and make it more complicated and yeah, just sound a bit grittier and squelchier. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the result that I've got so far. So let's have a quick listen to the loop, and you can decide whether you'd like to send me a birthday card next year or not. So it's got really nice squelchy texture, this one. And it's quite simple what I've done in Vital. We'll jump straight into that just before. Also, make sure you check out the links down below if you want to book a production lesson with me. You can do that directly, and you can get some discount on some package lessons. You can also subscribe to my Patreon, where you can join my Discord. You'll get discount on all of my lessons. You'll get free presets. Just hit me up in Discord anytime for a laugh. And yeah, it's a nice little community. So now that's out of the way, let's crack on with this Vital patch. So what I've done to create more drama in the patch is I have added in some filters, but not just any filters. I've chosen filter 1 and filter 2 here, and these two guys are going to be providing some really fast kind of life into the sound. And then after these two, we're going to go into our final filter on the effects, which is doing a slow kind of shaping of the sound. So the first 2 filters are going through LFO2 here, which is set to 30 tooths. So if I take off the last filter, so we just have the first 2. It's quite extreme. So what I've done from the original, we like really quickly filter a low pass to create this kind of flutter, you know? We can mix this in a bit as well. Get a nice growly, squelchy flutter going on. And then we're going to do the same thing on filter 2, but this one's a phase negative. And rather than a low pass, we're just going to be affecting the kind of mid-range spikes that we've got going on here. So we can also fine-tune this, and it's going to create really just different timbres and tones every time. So let's have a quick listen. I like it when I can hear a little bit of clarity between like a nice low end and also a crispy high end. I can't wait to drink this wine, by the way, so you better subscribe quick, because yeah, I'm desperate for a glass. Alright, then once we've done that, we're going to move on to the last filter, which is going to control like the whole chaos that we've created. And so here what I've done is I've created not just a standard up and down wub, but it's like it kind of goes up a little bit at first, like kind of curves up, and then we have this kind of down and up again, and so it's almost like a triple layered sandwich. And this is just going on a low pass filter, and not only have I modulated the cutoff, so it goes, you know, the low pass goes up and down like normal. I've also automated the mix, so I can introduce a little bit of that high end back in again. And these both are going on this LFO3. And by controlling the amount of mix and the amount of cutoff on here, and like moving this, shaping this curve exactly, we can start to get a nice, really nice stab going on. So if we can play with these a little bit more here. You know, the little differences make quite a big difference in the end, because there's so much going into it, you know. The fast fluttery filter going into this new filter. That sounds pretty nice. And if I'd play with the mix level as well, the mix amount as well. So you can see it's quite a complex filtered sound, and you don't really tell exactly, you know, where the filter's coming from or what it's doing, but all together that complexity creates the kind of texture for the nice kind of stab sound, you know. And I really like the way it kind of sounds, but it's almost like a little bit too long and sustained. So, but I don't really want to change much of the settings anymore in Vital, because it's very sort of precise how I've got to this. So again, here I'd probably go to bouncing it out, and then I could sort of tighten up, perhaps tighten up these kind of individual wobbles, you know. So let's just do like the first four, or the first, yeah, this section here. We'll leave this one for the moment. And let's just loop this section like this. So then maybe I can just sort of bring these all back a little bit. Especially these kind of tails here. And having them a little bit off the grid is okay too. You know, making them a little bit snappier. I'll maybe add a little bit of a fade out to these guys, and then maybe some of them can be longer, some of them can be intentionally shorter. Let's go a bit short of that one. Yeah, we can see how you can kind of affect the groove by shortening or lengthening each hit. And then where there is a little bit of kind of this kind of emptiness every time the file ends, I could just add on a nice free reverb, like the towel reverb. I love this one at the moment. And yeah, we can just like add a touch of this to it. Just a really small amount. Then I'd probably go on to post-process it quite a bit more in some different ways. And yeah, like I said before, if you are struggling or just want a bit of extra inspiration, definitely hit me up for a one-on-one lesson, because I absolutely love giving those. Yeah, you can just book yourself straight in the link below, or just send me an email if you want any like further questions about it. And yeah, hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. Peace.